My name is Chuck Gordon, and I'm with Sparefoot. And Sparefoot is the Expedia.com for self-storage. So just like you'd book an airplane ticket or a hotel room on Expedia, you book a self-storage unit on Sparefoot. The idea was born when I was going to be studying abroad in Singapore. I was a UCLA student, and I'm actually originally from Washington, D.C. And I had all this stuff out in LA, and storage in LA is like extremely expensive. It would have cost me several $1,000s to store it for the year that I was going to be gone. And so I ended up, and of course my dad said, no way am I paying for that. And I ended up storing my stuff in friends' garages and attics and kind of spread it out like that. And you know, that's kind of where I thought, oh wow, people could make money off renting out their unused space kind of thing. And so that's where Sparefoot started, was the person-to-person side of it. You know, people say you've got an unused garage, backyard, bedroom, anything like that, you rent it out to someone else who needs affordable storage. And then we kind of discovered that there's this huge demand for a true Expedia.com experience in the storage industry, and so kind of moved that way, and that's what we're focusing on now. It's been fantastic. I mean, you know, we kind of, like I said, I literally just said, okay, you're in, and we moved, and didn't really know what to expect. You know, was reading everyone's bios, all the mentors' bios. It sounded great, but it's been so much better than we could have asked for. Truly, working with these people is amazing. And any type of situation that I find myself in, whether it be sales or people, you know, HR or really anything, there's always one of them that has expert advice, and it really helps me to make the right decisions instead of making the wrong ones and learning hard. The main challenge in Capital Factory, I would say, is when you talk to the mentors, they give you a very, you know, this is what you need to do to be successful, or this is the things you need to do to get down that path. And sometimes executing on those things can be very hard. And I think we've been able to do that for the most part. And that was definitely the biggest challenge, but we've been able to do it. Originally started, you know, myself and you know, some of my co-founders, and we raised some money from family and friends. And that was kind of while we were working through the person-to-person side of it. And then we came to Austin, got a Capital Factory funding, and then now we just raised our Series A round from Silverton Partners, and also Capital Factory participated, as well as RSH Ventures. So, well, I think, you know, this is one thing that Josh definitely covered, and at the beginning of the program, and really hits true to me. Actually, I was so happy when he said it, is that you have to be relentless. And that's always been the way I am. I just don't stop asking for it until I get it. And, you know, I guess Josh's advice was, you have to do that, but also not be a pain. So I'm learning to balance that a little bit, but that's definitely, you know, be relentless, do whatever it takes to get it done is definitely the piece of advice that is most important.